You're listening to the Kim D Snyder Show, episode number 031. In this episode, you will discover professional development plan.
Welcome to the Kim D Snyder Podcast.
Welcome. I'm your host, Kim. This show is for business leaders and experts to stand out. For the show notes, please go to kimdsnyder.com/031. If you're interested in leadership development for your organization, go to kimdsnyder.com/inquire. Let's get this party started. And this party started about 15 or 20 years ago. I had attended 4 conferences / major trainings in a period of year, and I had spent probably at least 5 figures. And at the end of the year, I had accomplished 0 because I had too many things that I was working on and I was overwhelmed and I didn't have time to absorb what I had learned between the conferences and the training. So I had put in place a training plan, a professional development plan for myself, and this is what I use. So there's 3 parts to it. First one is every year I attend 1 or 2 conferences, and I attend them in one core area and one personal or professional development area. So for example, one core area for me might be accounting, finance, project management, sales, typically something in industry related. It might be also industry related or software related. So something in your core area of your expertise. The second one is in the professional or personal development area. So it could be presentation skills, negotiation, could be yoga to relax, it could be understanding social media. Those are the 2 areas that I do it. What I've also incorporated throughout the years is now I do not attend every year. So, for example, I attend a National Speakers Association conference every year, or I used to. Now I go every year or every other year or every 2 years. And that is enough for me to take a break, implement, and also check out other conferences so that I can beef up my skills in that area. Now, I would say the only reason I also do that is because this particular organization has a online community and Facebook group that allows us to keep in contact so that I'm not going dark, if you will, between those periods. That really helps. The other thing that I'll say about this is sometimes the company will pay or will not pay for that. Most of these I paid on my own, and most of the time I was taking quote-unquote vacation time. So it varies by company, it varies by manager. I would say ask your manager. Sometimes they'll give you a few of the days off or half of the days off, not as vacation, but they will figure out a way to do that internally. And sometimes they'll make a deal with you that if you come back and do, a lunch and learn or train the other team on some skills, that they will also give you some of that time off. So definitely ask. Pick 2 a year. The second area that I started looking at to make sure that I had a really good professional development plan for myself was attending professional meetings. So associations that I belong to, and they typically are monthly, maybe every other month and or quarterly. And those are in your city. If you are an accredited professional, you might need the CEUs or CPEs or PDUs, whatever these continuing education credits are. Typically, it's these type of meetings. So they're talking about things that you need to know as an excellent professional in that area. So it'll be things about the industry, things about your profession, and just things about leadership and doing well in general. So those would be based sometimes around the role. Something might be under like project management or coding or sales or software. And then they're also industry. So it might be under like real estate or construction or casino industry. So I would attend those every month and or every quarter. And then the third area is make sure you have a coach and or a mastermind. And a mastermind is a peer-to-peer group. And the 3 or 4 benefits that you can get from that I've received as well, is that 1, they help you see your blind spots. So a coach and a mastermind is not your friend. They're there to help you and have those hard conversations. They're also there to guide you on what you need, and they will not take your BS and your excuses. Which the second one is they will help you be accountable. They will call you on your excuses, and they'll figure out why you're not getting those things done that you said you wanted to accomplish. And the third one is you're going to achieve more and faster. So those are the 3 areas that I ended up developing many years ago, and I still put in place, and I do tweak as needed, but I hope this will help you. Please comment wherever you're listening, watching. I want to know how this is helping you. The action steps for this is 1, determine your plan. So research the conferences, the areas that you want to improve, and then write out your goals. The second one is pick your events. So look at the associations, find a coach, find a mastermind, figure out where you're going to spend that time that year. And then the third one is always track that progress, right? You want to see the results. So whatever your results are, if it's to increase your network and your net worth, your knowledge, your goals, get that skill so you can get a promotion, whatever that is, make sure you're monitoring your progress. For the show notes for this episode, go to kimdsnyder.com/013. Thank you for listening. I would appreciate if you can leave a review wherever you're watching or listening to this to reach more leaders. If you want results for your leadership team, then let's talk. Go to kimdsnyder.com/inquire. See you in the next episode.